Hi, Theo here again for ElectroFX. Just one more video to wrap up the week. I didn't plan on doing this many this week, but there you go. That's what happened. Next week I'll be spending my time just getting my summer house ready for lockup and heading back to my winter house. So probably won't do any then, but who knows, maybe I will. Here's one more trade. This is what I call an aftermath trade, and I just want to demonstrate the trade manager EA as per the purpose of this video series. We've got a setup right here. I'm just going to place a pending sell right there, and a stop loss will be up here if this trade executes. And of course, if we don't maintain this high, then I want an next sell there so that nothing will be executed in the future without my okay. So this is using the trade manager to take a trend continuation trade basically. Now this trade, for the sake of clarity, is following the NFP. Now we had this little indecision area there. This is the NFP right here. So NFP said short. I don't trade the news, I don't want any part of it, and now I'm just waiting to see if we have any follow-through trades, as I call them. We've had this sort of undecided area, you might want to call it, where it was a little bit of a battle. It broke to the low side, we got the lower low, we pulled back, we got the lower high. If we can maintain it then and head on down, then I want to be part of that and grab a little follow-through trade. So that is the reason behind my setup, which of course I said I wasn't going to talk about in these videos, but there you go. This is the trade manager that I'm using to execute without having to look after this point that you see now. So I see the setup, I plot the lines, and I can go away and come back later. Now if I place a line down here just to see how far away this low is, I can see a take profit. So I can see right now it's a take profit of 10 with a stop loss of 18, which is clearly not acceptable. We want a minimum 1-to-1. That's my minimum right there, and I'll just pop that there. If we don't quite get to that 1-to-1, if we bounce off of this area basically and come back, then I'm going to want to reassess anyway. So by using a lock profit trigger, it just means I'm going to get an email there. Stop loss will be moved to +1 and I can reassess. So I'll pause the video and get back to it at the next juncture. Okay, this trade has triggered. The only thing I want to check here is my stop loss and take profit. Spreads are really tight at the moment, so that seems to be okay. I'm going to leave things as it is right now, and basically the reason that I'm shooting for this low, just in case you care, is that on the daily chart we broke an area of support and the next one is actually quite a ways away. So I do expect it to go a lot further than my take profit even. I don't care if it does, because that's not the point. The point is consistency, not the odd big win. So that is everything for now. We'll check back at the next juncture of the trade, or at the end, and continue from there. Okay, just a quick look here, because we hit the lock profit trigger, and I don't think I showed this in any other video. This is what happens to the stop loss when we hit that lock profit trigger. It's moved down, as you can see. It's locked in my break even, which I'd set to +1. You can see it up top here. Stop loss is now +1. This trade can't lose. We hope that it goes to profit. It should do. It doesn't look like we have any obstacles in the way, and there seems to be a lot of intent and a good lot of follow through to the NFP today. So I'll just get back to it at the end of the trade. Okay, this trade actually ended a little while ago. Took a bit of time to get back to my screen here. Successful trade. Nice example of using the trade manager here to do this in a set and forget fashion. Basically just trying to minimize the level of psychology that's involved with this, because it is the biggest part in trading. Once you've learned how to trade and you have a complete plan, trading's actually easy. You could take a demo, you could double it every month, you'd have no problem. But once real money's involved, psychology comes in, and anything that you can use to minimize the effects of the psychology element is, you know, it's a plus. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and do stay tuned for more.